Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Let's take a look at your week and what wants to come up for you. Let's take a look what's going on for you. All right, let me go ahead and pull 3 cards and we'll take it from there. Ooh, you got the Empress energy. Ooh, that's you. There's you. All right, and then we've got the looks like the 4 of Pentacles as well, and then we've got the 9 of Wands. All right, so I think that you're getting out of some sort of a loss. This is underlying energy. It's like out of this because it's already come to fruition. So you already know about this. So there's some sort of loss, or there's some sort of ending, or some sort of defeat. Now this could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this could be you having that energy and taking it on. Let's take a look. Now, what I've got here is the Empress energy, and what I get here is a strong focus in on the creation of something. This is about beauty. This is, a creation of some sort. I feel that this is your energy. It's so beautiful. It's a feminine energy, all about beauty. The 3rd house energy has to do with your mindset. Like in all your communication, this is all about, it's kind of exuding that, value, the creation, knowing that like you're in some sort of alignment, with the North Star. I feel this is having your feet on the ground, barefoot, being, just your authentic self, and knowing that there's a lot of beauty and a lot of growth and harvest around you. All right. Like you pave your path of value, and it's kind of what I'm getting. So I feel that there is, in the sense of all your communication, you're taking on perhaps a new project and a new creation. Now the 4 of Pentacles, I feel that there's an opportunity for stability and security. So this is an opportunity to bring that in, Pentacle energy. So I feel that you might be creating something new to bring forth stability in your world, in terms of your career, could be, or bring terms stability in your life. And you've gone through, like, you're persevering, you're not giving up. This is you persevering. And I also feel that you could be asking for help from someone, right? So this is an opportunity to team up with someone else or to get advice from someone. Fire energy could be dealing with a fire sign. And this is an opportunity to make that happen, right? And it could be someone that, could be someone that's very spiritual. It could be someone that, that you might be going for, to get some sort of advice from, or this could be you giving advice to others and to help them be strong and help them persevere. That could be you as well. So I do get a sense of isolation and coming out of a cave and into the light in terms of moving forward. So I do feel that you kind of moving forward into that. But that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting here, at least, kind of starting off. So, yeah, so let's take a look at anything else that might want to come through for you here. All right, so let's take a look. Let me get anything else that wants to reveal itself. Anything more for Cancer coming out this week? What do we have that wants to get some sort of advice? What do we get? Okay, so I get the 9 of Pentacles. I'll show you these guys in a minute. And then I get the 2 of Swords, making some sort of decision. Okay, so I have you kind of really focusing in on making some sort, independent. This is you looking out into the moon. It could be, that full moon that we just had yesterday. I'm recording this on the 11th, and this had taken place with that new moon in Pisces. There could have been some sort of manifestation that you were putting out. And it makes sense in terms of how I'm timing the video and the information coming through. So this is about looking towards the moon, and something's coming to fruition, and something's brought to light on how you want to move forward on your path. And this is a sense of making some sort of decision surrounding that, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you're making some sort of decision on your path on how you would like to move forward. And I do feel that you might be out on your balcony, you might be out at night, you might be looking over the stars, and you might be contemplating where you've come from and how you want to move forward and how you want to change things is what I get. There is a birthing of something new that's necessary, just like I talked about with this Empress energy. There is another 6 card, the 6 is about birthing something new, and it has you visualizing on what that looks like. Like, what does that look like for me? And it's about, really dreaming about what that is that brings forth stability, and then making some sort of decision surrounding that. Okay, so there's a time to come out of maybe some sort of obstacle of knowing what you've learned from the past. And maybe you've had some sort of disappointment, perhaps emotionally in some sort of way, but you're crossing the bridge and you right now are planning and you're making a decision to move forward. Give me a card on this Two of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And what do we get? What do we get? Options. This is about getting rid of the veil of illusion. Maybe there was a veil of illusion that was crossing you in terms of a situation, right? In terms of a connection of some sort. Or maybe you've got a lot of opportunities to choose from. And this is saying is that to make the practical choice. With the seventh house energy has to do with partnerships. So this could be on one-on-one relationships. The horn just confirmed that. It could be having to do with a marriage or a situation or alliances in legal matters and making the best choice for you. But this is having faith that you'll be able to get rid of the illusion, the fantasy, and the imagination and be able to make a strong choice. What's going to help you in terms of doing that? Let's take a look. It's kind of like, what do I do? Which way do I go? Making a decision. What's going to help Cancer out most in terms of this decision? What do we got? Let's take a look. Well, that wants to come out. I don't know what this is. What do we got? New path is emerging. Something that's going to bring in a strong foundation. And this is a solid foundation, right? And something that's going to make you feel calm, right? You've got that blue there, all forms of communication, good communication, making it a strong foundation. So this is saying that a new path is emerging. It's just starting to grow, all right? It's brand new, all right? Something you've never gone into, and you're reconnecting with spirit. You're going through a transformation, okay? So I think that by connecting with spirit, manifesting what it is that you want in this process. This is about you branching forth and you're doing something in a different way, or you want to. And this is the transformation of that happening right now. And it's only when you connect with spirit that this new path is going to reveal itself. And so to get the answer, your advice is to connect with spirit and because there's a new branch that wants to, be birthed and grow. All right. Anything else that might want to reveal itself? Let's take a look. What do we got? Okay. What do we get? Karma. The universe is going to ensure that energy is restored. And I've been getting this in your reads, guys. It could have been a karmic cycle that you're ending or some sort of connection. But if this is a karmic cycle, you've learned your lesson in something and you're restoring balance, hence transforming, because this Empress energy, like this is you here, you're embodying this. And because of this, you're making better decisions and not on illusion. Like you know too much now in the wisdom, and now balance is coming and you're being restored in that balance, okay? So you won't have to learn this lesson again because it's something that comes around. It could be that there was immaturity emotionally or spiritually that caused a distorted outlook on the situation. So there could have been a sense of immaturity in a relationship or in some sort of connection that distorted your thinking, and it led to imaginary and fantasy. But guess what? That has been, you crossed the bridge, you're transforming. This is a new branch that's forming. It's like a branch of, I'm taking my wisdom and this is growing. And I got such a strong wisdom of foundation here in this tree, is that my outlook now in love, my outlook now in moving forward is that much more of wisdom. And I won't have to learn this lesson again because it's too embedded. I got this experience that I needed, right? And it's about doing the spiritual work on a soul level to make that happen. So that's what I'm getting, all right? Any final advice that's going to be important for you within this particular week? This might confirm that of which you already know, guys, the transformation, the decision. You're moving forward. You know your value. You're out of fantasy land and you're into where you can have a strong, solid stability. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo within this. All right, that could be going through it. But I feel that your independence, you know, has allowed you to see the light in something, and something came to some sort of illumination, probably from this past full moon in Pisces, all right, on September 10th. And it has you seeing your life. Well, if you're single, you're seeing life in a different way, and you're not living in an imaginary way, but you're making a decision that's best for you, all right? And any final wisdom that is going to be important for you to be aware of. Let's take a look at what that is. What do we got? Wow, devotion to the small. Ooh, you know what this is? This is an opportunity to move beyond. There's something about some of you might be planting new seeds, right? Because she's planting a new seed for something to grow. And you can kind of see within this branch, there's something new that's wanting to grow, right? It's like this new opportunity, okay? And so I feel that with this, it talks about, I think you're planting your garden with new soil, all right? You're planting the seeds in something different than you did before in love and in life, just because you've been enlightened. And I think that the opportunity here is that you honor your growth. You have to honor your growth, right? You're bowing and honoring growth. You know, from the smallest flower to the biggest tree, you know, foundation of a tree to grow on a new branch, right? You recognize that the mysteries of growth in life, and you've got this wisdom and your devotion to Mother Earth to fulfill your spiritual destiny. Some of you, you know, you're gardening, and what you thought was, you know, a seed, it's going to yield a flower. It's going to blossom into a huge manifestation. And you're going to be in great gratitude for the small changes that are happening in your life right now. Be at great gratitude for that, because it's leading you to the abundance that you've only dreamed of. Really, quite frankly, it is. It's leading you to some really great abundance, all right? And it wants you to be, you're transforming. You're coming out of the cave, right? And you are seeing the imaginary and fantasy, and then you are recognizing what it takes to be stable in a relationship, in a situation, and you're manifesting what that looks like and how far that you've come along. And now you're stepping into this Empress energy to make this happen, all right? So beautiful Cancers, this is what I see for you. So much love and light. You're in for a beautiful week. It's the small things that make the biggest difference. And it's those things that the planting of those seeds and the gratefulness of that bring forth a lot of beauty and bring in a lot of this lush, you know, this lush and this garden that you see behind her, right? And you're developing that path right now. You've just recognized more so how much value you have, right? And the value of the devotion, right, to the little things, right? And the path is emerging for you now, all right? All right, lots of love and light, guys. Namaste.